Hey everybody, Cynthia Bazin from Smart Chick. I want to first say thank you so much for everybody that joins in live and on the replay to check out this broadcast between Reagan Black and I. We are so excited. Hi Reagan.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
Good, good. This is an exciting day for us.
It's huge. I can't wait to tell people about this.
We have been working on this for a while, so just to start off this video, we are so excited to announce a program that we've been pouring our heart and soul into for a while now, and today is the day that we provide the details to you. So what I'm really excited about, Reagan, is that this isn't like a boring webinar that we're going to be posting videos and people are going to be listening for 90 to 120 minutes and then you finally get to the freaking point. Is that we're going to keep it real, right, Reagan?
Absolutely. Can you imagine us trying to do that? That would just be like the worst. Not going to happen.
Nope. So everybody, this is going to be laser focused. This is going to be really, us chatting it up about this program. And you know what? Seeing if it's for you. And we want this to be for you. And you know what? It's not going to be like salesy pitch. We want to really, let you know why we started this, get right to the point, kind of what the benefits are, how much it is, and how we're going to work with you if you want to be part of this program in order to make it happen for you. So with that said, thank you so much, Ralph, for coming on in, and thank you for everybody that joins in on this broadcast with Reagan and I. So, you know what? I am Cynthia Bazin. Most of you know me because you're on my Smart Chick business page. But as you know, I'm a keynote speaker. I'm a laser focused mentor. What I'm known for is basically gentle and sometimes a swift kick in the duff, right, when you need it for things for you to get done. And so I'm really excited to team up with Reagan Black, who I've known for a long time now, who has, published over 30 books, which we will have her talk about, but coming together, two mentors for this awesome one project in getting your book written. So before we take a deep dive into that, Reagan, please introduce yourself and let people know who you are.
Thanks, Cynthia. I'm just so excited about this. We're going to have such a blast. My name is Reagan Black. I'm a USA Today best-selling author. Cynthia's right. I have published over 30 novels, traditionally published, a couple were ghost written along the way, things like that. So I have a lot of experience in getting books done, in meeting deadlines, in picking a goal, going after it, and getting the thing accomplished. And I think really, Cynthia is my personal mentor, and to work with her on this project is just phenomenal. We're so excited to merge. I keep bumping my camera, sorry. We're so excited to merge her expertise and mine. I mean, I think it's just something that makes our program unique, but I'm just excited about it. I can't wait to get going. I can't wait to tell people more about it, answer questions, dive in here, and let them know what they can get from the two of us teaming up. This has been an amazing experience.
So let's start off with what we started out with, right, Reagan? So if anybody comes in live, please share this out because somebody might need this program today. So Reagan and I are really excited, and put up the book one more time, is that what we started with. We always believe, right, in baby steps. Start small, right? And see if it works, if this is something that people really resonated with, and then go to the next level. So Reagan, do you recall what month, when did this end up coming out, this book that we wrote together?
We ended up actually publishing that. It went live on Cyber Monday of 2016. So we pushed. It's something I think we wanted to do earlier in 2016 after we did our beta group with this program. Yeah. And we had such good success with our beta group. They were all really tickled. They accomplished so much. Do you remember that? Do you remember how?
Oh, yeah.
And you got busy. I got busy. It's something we had on our agenda and finally decided, you know what? We need to take our own advice, write our own book. Yes. And we did. And we put it out last November.
So everybody, we started off with a beta project of people that, wanted to get their book done. They were very successful in getting those drafts written. We wrote this book, which many of you have gotten, right? Get those ideas out of your head. Write your first book in 60 days, which so many of you have bought this book. We got great feedback, lots of sales on this book. And then we said, you know what? a book, just a book on its own, right, is that for some people, this is enough, right, Reagan? For this, some people, they can read a book and that's motivation enough to get their book written. But I've
Exactly.
actually had people reach out to me, Reagan, and go, you know what? The book is awesome, but I still can't get my book written because of the whole accountability factor, the motivation, the day-to-day kick in the duff sort of thing. So that's when you and I spoke, and we talked first of all about doing videos, right? Let's just be honest. Why don't you
Yeah.
go through that?
Yeah, we did. We talked about putting the videos together based on our chapters, breaking them down, let people go through it on their own and on their own program. And we realized it was just a bigger version of the book. Okay, so you could buy the book and go through the program on your own. Or, oh, great, now you have videos. You could go through the videos on your own. And we realized we'd still have people doing the same thing, not getting their stuff done. I mean, let's face it, a lot of us have a big dream, but if there isn't somebody giving us that push every day, if there isn't somebody saying, hey, how's it going? Or, gee, what's your struggle? Or how can I help? We have a tendency to just say, I'll put it off. I'll delay it. It's like a New Year's resolution. You're hot January 1. By January 15th, not so much. By January 30th, you're like, I'll put that off and start again in July. And so we decided to skip the video stage and just go straight to what matters and invite people to come in and make a difference right now. Who wants to get it done right now? We will be there for you every step of the way.
All right, so let's get right into it. And I just want to pose the question out there for people that are here live. Thanks for jumping in, and thanks for all of you that are coming in on the replay as well. And be sure to share this out, okay? Is that we're going to be uploading this all over social media, but who wants to get their book done like this year? Right now, today, as this is getting published, it is April freaking 19th, 2017. And you know what? The year is flying. The year is flying. So you know what? The bottom line is, let's get right into it, Reagan. We decided that, you know what? We wrote the book. It was extremely successful. But you know what? What do we do best? We mentor people. We do one-on-one stuff. We inspire. We help. We support, and that sort of thing. And so we said this would be the perfect thing, not just to do this alone. You could have done this alone, or I could have done this alone. But together we're really stronger because you bring the expertise of writing over, again, 30 books, right? And you are contracted too. You don't just do self-publishing books. You are a contracted writer. So bringing that expertise and knowing structure and how to getting done in a short period of time, and then me, that I've been part of multiple book projects. I think it's up to 5 now. But also me getting you laser focused each and every day. We really just thought that this was the perfect match. So the details. So it's 90 days, right, Reagan? Why don't you give a couple details on basically the ins and outs, basically how long it is, when it starts, a couple details, and I'll jump in between.
Okay. I'm excited to share this. We've got the 90-day program for start date is May 22nd, 2017. So we wanted time to get people in, get them settled, get ready to go, and your 90 days starts on the 22nd of May. And at the end of that 90 days, it's our intention for you to not only have your draft written, but to know what you want to do with it. And we're just so excited. I mean, you've got no idea. Cynthia Bazin, if you've not worked with her, from Periscope, from all this stuff. Cynthia is just an amazing, positive motivator, right? She knows how to give you the kick you need when you need it. And that's what's so unique about this program is the positive environment we're building so that you can get your book done. So it's a 90-day program starting May 22nd. We are going to hit the ground running, and we want you to join us.
Okay, so let's get even further. Let's break it down, as I say, right, Reagan? Let's break it down a little further, and I will jump in first here. So, all right, so it starts May 22nd, which is a couple weeks from now, right? Just like Reagan said, we want you to get prepared. It's 90 days long. Hello, Sister Barlow. Thank you so much for coming on in. And Ralph, appreciate you. And anybody else that's joining on live, please say hello. Don't be shy. So it's 90 days starting May 22nd. We need to get confirmations by May 1st. Because this is the dealio, is that we're limiting the groups to 7 people in each group. And why we're limiting it, right, to 7 plus Reagan and I, is that if it gets too big, right? Have you ever been part of one of those programs that you just get lost in your number and it's just like you might as well just given me the video because there is no interaction between the coaches or the trainers. So with 7 people, we want you all to become a family over the next 90 days. We don't only want you to be laser focused on your book. I mean, we want you to be laser focused, but you're going to have, right? So if there's you plus 7 other people, that's 6 plus that, you're going to have 8 people, right? 8 people helping you, supporting you, you know, to get your book done. And the hope is this, is that all 7 of you that are part of each group, is that you all push each other throughout the next 90 days, and then one of our things that we talked about, Reagan, wouldn't it be cool if everyone decided on a publishing date for everyone's books, and so everybody markets their books together? How cool would that be, Reagan?
That's just so essential. I mean, once you finish the excitement of your draft, when you set a goal to get that book out there, and then to know that you're going to have help and support through that push, that's phenomenal. So yeah, we're limiting these groups for a reason. We want to be able to serve you. We want you to get what you need out of it, and we want you to have a small enough group that you can really gel with, so that all of you benefit. That's exactly what it's about. And you have, I mean, what we're offering here, I get so excited about what we're offering here. The hands-on coaching, the personalization, the, you know, if you're having a rough day, we're here. You know, it's not just going to be canned stuff. It's what you need when you need it. I think that's what sets it apart, the mentoring and the skill.
So Reagan, why don't you touch on the mentoring? So basically the calls, let's be really clear so people know exactly what are the calls, how often are the calls, that sort of thing. Why don't you go into that? So it's
okay. Well, a big key that sets this program apart from any other program is the fact that you get both Cynthia and I on 6 different mentoring calls. Okay, and the calls are going to be recorded. We're going to have 3 of them that'll play near the middle of the day. Yes, that's right, 6 calls, at least an hour long. All right, so that's your chance to come in with your group to get personal FaceTime with Cynthia and me. We're going to have 3 of those calls be in the middle of the day. We're going to have 3 of those calls be in the evening, just so we can accommodate everybody's schedule, so you never have to worry about missing a call. We're recording them as well. Okay, so if you can't make the call, you can always hop on the recording, get what you need out of it. If you have more questions, of course, Cynthia and I are going to be there for you because of this group approach. Do you want to talk about the Facebook group, Cynthia?
Well, let me just add to that, because a lot of people that have not been part of a group program, so how we will do it is on Zoom. I don't know about you all, but you know what? Zoom is awesome. So what it is, it's video calls. So again, it's a small group setting. So whoever can join in live for an hour will meet on Zoom. Again, 6 different calls throughout the 90 days, at least an hour long. That's a lot. That is a lot of personal time with 2 mentors, okay? And so during those calls, basically to break it down, is that if you're struggling in a particular issue, you can ask that question. Is that, you know what, if you have a question about structure, Reagan's going to be there to really, you know, to answer that question. If there's a question about motivation, either Reagan or I will give you some tips and tools. Is that whatever you are struggling with on that every other week, or just want tips and tricks and stuff like that, in addition to all the stuff we're going to give on a daily basis, is that those are the times that you've got that, you know, I was going to say one-on-one time, but basically it's 2 with you and then all of the other participants. So we really are passionate about this not being videos and you are still just feeling stuck, that we're going to be answering your questions and giving enough time for everybody to answer questions. And Reagan, you know this from being in the inner circle, is that I keep things laser focused. So that hour, we're going to get everybody to be able to ask questions and get the answers they need, right?
Absolutely. No one gets anybody laser focused like Cynthia. I mean, it's absolutely wonderful. I love it.
All right. So you got the dealio on the calls. So you're having at least 6 one-hour calls in 90 days. Awesome. When we're switching them up from afternoons to the evening. So if you can't make an afternoon one, the next one is going to be in the evening, that sort of thing. Then you know what? You're going to be part of a small, intimate Facebook group. Now, I know you're going, oh my gosh, another group, right? But you need accountability on a day-to-day basis. This is where you interact with the other members of the group, and we're going to provide you some cool little stuff, you know what, throughout the month, you know, to keep that motivation going. And again, being able to ask questions within that group, and we will get back to you in a very timely manner. We're going to be like in that group, digging deep, wanting to help you throughout the week in between those calls. So Reagan has already uploaded some stuff for those of you that want to join in, right? You've got some pre-work stuff.
We do. Cynthia and I, we want, when you join this group, we want you to be able to feel like you can get started right away. So we've uploaded some things for you when you're all set up for the group and all ready to go, and we add you to that group. There will be things in there to kind of get your mind working. I mean, nothing that's going to overwhelm you by any stretch, but just to get your mind working so you are ready to rock and roll on the 22nd of May. So it's really important, you know, when you've made your decision and then you make that commitment, you want to start moving on it right away. And Cynthia and I have both been there. We know that. So we're designing this the way we would like to be taught if we were in your shoes. We're designing this the way we went through our own struggles with our writing. That's one of the reasons why I think it works, don't you? Is that we've been there and we know the ups and downs of it.
You know, but the bottom line with this group, and I'm really thinking about, you know, someone that I do ongoing mentoring with. And you know what, the lady that, you know, mentors with me, she's extremely smart. She has a business that earns millions of dollars a year. And you know what she says every single time that we have a mentoring session is that I just have you every 2 weeks because of the fact that I know I have somebody to be held accountable to. Like, honestly, she's a rock star. I don't even need to teach her anything having to do with her business, even though I give her nuggets, but she's like, just knowing that you're there and I've got somebody to motivate me and hold me accountable, that has helped me tremendously move forward in my business. So this group really is for that person that you know you need that kick in the duck. You want that accountability, and you know what? There is no excuses. You are committed to getting your book done in 2017. So 6 hours of live group calls, Facebook group. We're going to be going.
I lost your audio. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Okay. I think what Cynthia was saying was that you're going to get your 90 days hands-on going. You're going to get 6 calls, Cynthia and I together, teamed up, helping you through every step of the process. You're going to get a free copy of this book to work your way through it. You've got resources available to you immediately when you sign up. We've got all of this ready to go for you. And accountability, I think, is the key. You know, people who want to write a book, people who do write, it's like, okay, yeah, we do that. But I think sometimes, to put it in perspective, for whatever reason, it's a lot of times easier for me to write a book that I'm contracted on than to write a book for me. Okay, does that make sense? It's like, oh, this is a book I really, really want to write, but it's not due to anyone at a specific time. Okay, it's harder for me to write that book.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay, all right. We're back. All right.
Okay, but it's harder for me to write the book that I just want to write for myself than it is for me to write the book that I know is due on a certain day. And you could get into all kinds of psychology on it, but the point is, a book can really advance your authority in your business. You know, you may speak for your business, right? And to have a book on hand to carry people forward, for people to carry forward after that event is really important. But it's one of those things that people often put off. It's, it'll wait. And this group will help you get it done. I think that's the key. A book can be so helpful in your business, and we can help you get it done.
Let's go into that, because I think it's really important for people that are listening to this going, you know what, I really need to get my book done. I really need to get my book done. Is that, you know, I want you to really think about, you know, what is the reason why you want to get your book done? And I know a lot of people that are in my inner circle, meaning out on live streaming, on my social media, that, you know what, are really trying to get to the next level in speaking. How many of you are really trying to get to the next level in speaking, meaning being a paid speaker? Okay. How many of you are trying to get into companies? Okay. Companies to train. How many of you are looking to get your credibility level to the next level? You know, I'm really talking this real, everybody, is that you need an awesome in, you know what I mean? In order for you to stand out in the speaking environment, the training environment, and you know, you just want to take your business to the next level. A book is definitely one of those things that, you know, is going to boost your credibility level up. And the thing is this, the longer you wait, it is costing you money. I mean, I'm not trying to be salesy here, but you know what? I am a paid speaker, everybody. And you know what? I was not a paid speaker for a while back. You know what I mean? But doing the books that I have done and being part of magazines and being published in different areas has made a huge difference in my brand of Smart Chick. So you know what, the thing that one of the passions of me, Reagan, doing this program with you is that honestly, by somebody getting their book done, it's really exciting to see what's going to happen as a result of that, because it's not just credibility, is that you can see your business really grow, you know, dramatically as far as stuff goes. What I want to do is I do want to keep this as laser focused as possible, is really get into the nitty gritty on how much it's going to cost. I've already put the you know, the sales page up in the Facebook comments, and we'll do it again. But basically it's in the profile, everybody, at smartchick.me/write-your-book. I mean, the bottom line, super easy to get to. And so everybody, you're getting 2 mentors. How many books have you written, Reagan?
I think I just completed my 35th novel. And then you count all the novellas and the short stories and the nonfiction on top of that, I'm pushing 50 publications.
And let's just be real here. How many books in a year? Like, what's your average of books that you write in a year? And everybody, this is not self-publishing books that, you know what, you're just spewing out stuff, you know what, and putting it up on Amazon. We're talking about, you know what, there are editors, there are people that she is responsible to send her book out to. So this is quality books that she's writing. So how many average in a year would you say?
I'd say I probably average between 4 and 6.
4 and 6 books a year, everybody. And you know what? How many of you can't get that one done? That's why I teamed up with Reagan, because you know what? This lady is no joke. I'm no joke as far as kicking the duff mentoring, but as far as if you need to get your book done, get the structure together, the outline, the motivation, she's no joke. 4 to 5 books a year that she has to submit to be reviewed and kicked back and all this kind of stuff. So everybody, so the bottom line, 90 days with Reagan and I, you know, we're both mentors. This is what we do full time. We write, we mentor, that sort of thing. It's 6 hours of calls throughout the 90 days. Okay, 6 different calls. You got the private Facebook group. You get another copy of the book if you've already written already. Rick Costa, thank you so much for coming in. And so the total price of this mastermind is $750. So now, some of you may say, you know what, that is an awesome deal. Some of you may say, oh my gosh, $50. Okay, everybody, let's just break it down. And you know what, and I'm just going to say, first of all, have you tried to get your book done and you haven't been able to? Okay, that's the first question. If you haven't been able to get it done, that's the first reason why you should invest in yourself. Second of all, you know what? This is what we do for a business, is we mentor and we write books, and that you are going to get 90 days of us, our smiling, beautiful, laser focused faces for 90 days, kicking you in the duff to get it done. You're going to be part of a group of, you know, 7 people maximum in the group that are all going to get their book done within this 90-day period and hopefully publish at the same time. Okay, and so it's $750 if you break it down, right? What is it? It's $250 a month. All right, so 30 days divided by $250, right? 3 months to get your book written, and we're going to help you, give you resources of where, you know what, you can get your cover done, where you can get it edited. We're going to help you with all of that stuff. You're not going to be able to get that with other programs, trust me. And there are other programs out there, Reagan, that are in the thousands and thousands of dollars. You know that, right, Reagan?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because of what I do and who I am and things like that, and I'm always looking for motivation. So it's amazing what our online social media grabs and thinks that I want to know more of. And some of these programs out there are close to $2,000 or more, and they're not going to, it's just not the same. What we are offering is unique simply because of the small group dynamic, simply because there are two of us and we have expertise. Do you guys realize we have over 35 years of expertise between the two of us in our fields? That's huge. That's huge.
And that shows our age. So we're
between the two of us, because we started this when we were like, what, 10? Maybe 10. Yeah, we started this.
Hey, listen, the bottom line is this, everybody, is that, you know what, look at our personalities, is that
you're going to have fun.
You're going to have a lot of fun. If you need anything over these 90 days, if you're part of this group with us, if you're in the Facebook group, if it's not Reagan jumping on it, you know me, I'm going to jump on it, and we're going to give you every possible tool, every possible motivation thing, and for us to do, because we want you to be successful. That's the bottom line. So we're going to be pouring our heart and our soul into this group for you all, and we're going to see you all the way through to the publishing part, which is just so exciting. So it's $750 for 90 days. Is that what we need for you to say, you know what, I'm committed, but I may not be able to give the full payment. If you can give the full payment, that's awesome. You're all set to go. You know what, you put into the Facebook group and you're ready to rock and roll for the 22nd of May. But if you say, you know what, I'm so committed, but I need a couple weeks to get the full payment to you, that's fine. Is that what we're saying to do, Reagan, right? Is that, you know what, to send me, and you know what, if you go to the sales page, there's a contact form to reach me. Cynthia, I'm in. I just need a couple weeks to do the full payment. You can give me a down payment of $250 to hold your spot. Now that's a non-refundable deposit, because people are already reaching out to me and saying, hey, listen, I want to be part of this. So it's just not fair if you say you commit and then, you know what, then you uncommit. You're either in or you're not in. The bottom line is that if you know you want to get your book written and this is something that you want done, reach out to me. Let's chat. Let's figure out how to, you know, get this rocking and rolling. The bottom line is, just before the 22nd, before we get started, we just need the payments done. We're not going to mess around with payments over the next, 90 days and stuff like that. If you're committed, believe me, this is going to be worth 10 times the amount that, you know what, we're even just trying to communicate here today. So if anybody has any questions, I know people are coming in and out, and I appreciate you being here. Put them in the chat stream below, or just add the questions to the Facebook page there, and we will definitely reach out to you. You can reach out to us, and you know what, we'll answer those questions. So maybe just a quick refresh, Reagan, of who you are and where people can find you, because I always say investigate us too, right? We want everybody to like, respect, and trust us and know that you've got the right coaches here. So
exactly. Having the right coach is so important. I mean, it's absolutely essential to your success, whatever you want to do. I mean, we can all benefit from having someone in our corner, and that's what this program's about. So definitely investigate us, investigate the program, reach out to us. My website is reaganblack.com, REGANBLACK.com. The For Writers page there has today's announcement of our event that you're in right now. I'll put more details up there too. But if you want to book your spot in this program, you definitely need to go to the smartchick.me/write your book page and let us know that you're committed to getting your book written and to getting started on the 22nd of May. But as Cynthia said, check it out. You can see my website. You can see the books that I've published, who I've published them with. You can page through fiction and nonfiction and just kind of check it out. You'll see my coffee addiction is on there. I think there's a post from yesterday about coffee. So it's all there. But this program is so special because of the mentorship you're getting, because of who we are and what we bring, because we've been through it and we have a positive attitude toward it. I mean, you've got 90 days of positivity, and let me tell you, 90 days of positivity with Cynthia Bazin will change your life regardless, regardless if it's this program or something else. So, but this is where you need to be if you want to get your book written. We can help you, and that's the important thing, is make the commitment.
And the bottom line is, I think of this overall, together we're stronger. Reagan and I are stronger together, but right group, right? So We're not going to just let anybody in the group. We're going to talk to you. We're going to make sure that you want to be all about community, that you want to be about, supporting one another, that you're fully committed, that you want to get your book written over these next 90 days. And really, get this thing published in 2017. So think of this, guys, if you are part of this group, and gals, is that by Cyber Monday, when we got ours out, and that was such an exciting day. I might even throw some bonus tips. If you become part of this group, I will commit to this, is Reagan and I will share, and I am committing you, Reagan, by the way. So yes, you're part of this. We will give you our secret sauce method on how we were able to sell, a bunch of books when it first came out, because you just can't go, bloop, my book is published. There needs to be more of a plan on that. So if you become part of this group, not only are we going to get you part, in getting your book done and getting the right cover done and giving you great resources, we'll also throw some bonus stuff in on basically a marketing plan to get your book really out there. So there's so much. So in summary, everybody, $750 for 90 days. It really is based on all the work, the sweat, the tears, everything that Reagan and I have done to get this together. We're kidding. It's been a lot of fun, but we are pouring our heart and soul into this. For $750 over the next 90 days, starting May 22nd, you get 90 days of group coaching, mastermind, with a total of 7 other people in the group, okay? You get at least 6 group mentoring calls with Reagan and I. Not just me, not just Reagan. We'll be there together, okay? You're going to have daily accountability. You're going to be part of a secret Facebook group. Again, very small, just for you all to keep yourself motivated. You get a copy of the book. All right, and the goal is this, for all of us to get the books done and published together on a particular date. So you've got the website, you got everything as far as reaching out to us. You know what, I'm excited, Reagan, to move people forward. What about yourself? I know you are.
I am too. A few minutes ago, you talked about why it was so important for you to share this program. And I think, for me, it's one of those things. People ask me all the time, how do you write? What do you do? How do you make the commitment? How does it go? And it's just, writing is, for me, I think a lot of the why for me on this particular program is writing is a very solitary sport, and it can feel very lonely. I mean, we have to spend a lot of times with our words, with our ideas, and we just don't know. And the thing that makes something like this so special is that you're not alone. Yes. You're going to be with people who've been through it. Your mentors have both been through it. And then the other piece of it is you're going to be in a group with 6 other people who are going through it with you. So if you get down one day, or you fall behind, or life gives you a crisis, you've got somebody there to support you. You don't have to just toss it away and say, I'll try again next month. I'll try again next year. I'll try again when things are better. You've got people to help you through those pitfalls, and then also to celebrate the highs. Because honestly, there are highs in writing. I wouldn't keep doing it if there weren't. I mean, I'm addicted to it now, but it's just one of those things. So that's really my why, is to let people know that accountability can sound like a scary, terrible word, but it can make all the difference in your success and where you want to go.
Absolutely. Perfectly said, Reagan. And, for most of you that know me, you know what? I just love seeing people just feel lighter, get unstuck, achieving the goals that they want. And so this program is for the person that needs and wants to get their book done in 2017. I am committed to put my full heart and soul into this. I'm ready. And so, with that said, Reagan, I think we've said everything that we need to say. Isn't this impressive, everybody, that this is not 120 minutes of goobly gobbly? Is that basically in a half an hour, we got the dealio out there. And so if you know somebody that needs to get their book done, and you know what, this is the program for them, please reach out. Have them reach out to us right away. If this is for you, please message us today, as soon as you reach this, right? Because there's only 7 participants per group that are allowed in the group, to keep it intimate, to keep it small, to be able for us to be able to personally interact with you all over the next 90 days and well beyond. We're all going to be friends after this. We're going to be like, all right, what's next? So excited. And hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in, Shelley. I appreciate you being here, as well as everybody else. So with that said, I'm going to just introduce myself one more time, where you can find the program details. I am Cynthia Bazin, is that I am your laser focused mentor, and I'm a keynote speaker. I've been doing, counseling and mentoring for the last, I was saying I got my counseling degree and I've been starting counseling people since 1994. So that's a long time. It's a long time. But you know what? It is my passion to help people, get to where they want to be in life. So I'm really excited about this program, is that, we put this together. It's at smartchick.me/write-your-book, is that not just the book, is that, you get personal interaction with Reagan and I over the next 90 days. So Reagan, with that said, introduce yourself one more time, and then we're out of here for today.
Hi, I'm Reagan Black, USA Today best-selling author of over 30 novels, nonfiction, short stories, the whole works. And I am really excited to be part of this program and to help you get your book written. I've been through it. I want to help other people get through it as well. Right, Cynthia?
Absolutely. We are so excited. So I'm going to just take that off the screen. So thank you, everybody that has come in to watch this live. Those of you that have come in and watched the replay, either on Facebook or somewhere on YouTube, that sort of thing, is that, listen, if you even have an inkling going, gosh, I want to do this so bad, right? Is that, you know what? Just reach out to me or Reagan through smartchick.me/write-your-book. Say, I want to do this. You know what I mean? If there's any sort of circumstance that, you know what, you want to talk about, I'm super real, Reagan's super real. Let's talk about it. If you have any questions, like, okay, so how does this exactly work? Or what would this be like? Or times or recordings, how would that be sent? All the nitty gritty. We just don't want to bore you with all the little, details. We wanted to keep this like basic, but any questions, do not hesitate, reach out to us. Let's just get your book done in 2017. Let's get it done and published, right? All right. So with that said, thank you so much, everybody, for coming on in. Reagan, thank you so much for being and doing this project with me. So exciting.
This is wonderful. I'm really glad we did this. And I just, people who would tune in and expect it to go long or be all drawn out, they just don't know us. This is how we operate. We get it done. And that's how it works.
Everything that we do is going to be laser focused, because the bottom line is we got to get you in, we got to get you out, we got to get you writing. So everything we do, it's not going to take you a ton of time to understand what's going on. We want to keep everything focused so you can get your book done. All right. With that said, Reagan, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everybody, for watching this. Please put your comments below what you think. Please, please, please. And we will get back to you as soon as we read those comments. So have an awesome day, everybody, and we will be talking to you soon. Bye, Reagan.
Bye.